Let me ask you something. When you see an older man living alone, what do you assume? Be honest. Do you imagine loneliness, regret, a quiet house filled with sadness? Most people do. But here's the truth that might surprise you. Some of the most peaceful men over 60 live alone by choice, and many of them are happier than you think. In fact, one study found that older adults who feel in control of their daily lives report significantly higher life satisfaction, even if they live alone. So what is really happening behind those closed doors? Is it loneliness or is it freedom? Today on Happy Old Age, we're uncovering 5 surprising truths about older men living alone. Truths that may completely change how you see independence after 60. And the 5th one is the one families misunderstand the most. Stay with me. Before we begin, subscribe to Happy Old Age, where we speak honestly about aging, dignity, and the realities no one explains. Now let's talk about what's really going on. Truth number 1, it often feels like relief, not loss. After 40 or 50 years of responsibility, something shifts. Work stress, financial pressure, marriage dynamics, parenting, constant decision-making. Many men spend decades being needed. Then suddenly, the house becomes quiet. For some, that quiet feels terrifying. But for others, it feels like finally exhaling after holding their breath for half a lifetime. Take Martin, age 71. After his divorce, friends checked on him constantly. They expected him to spiral. Instead, he rearranged his home, donated furniture he never liked, stopped watching shows he pretended to enjoy. He began waking up without tension. He once said, "For the first time in 45 years, I don't feel on edge in my own home." That's not loneliness, that's relief. And that distinction matters. Truth number 2, control becomes more valuable than companionship. Here's something few people admit. As men age, their tolerance for chaos decreases. Arguments feel heavier. Emotional drama feels louder. Compromise feels more exhausting. Peace becomes priceless. Living alone gives older men control over small things, and small things become big. Room temperature, meal timing, bedtime, silence. It sounds minor, but autonomy reduces stress, and stress is one of the biggest threats to health after 60. Consider Daniel, 74. He created a simple weekly rhythm: Monday morning grocery shopping, Tuesday light yard work, Thursday coffee with one close friend, Sunday call with his grandchildren. Nothing overwhelming, nothing draining, just structure without pressure. That control stabilized his mood more than any medication ever had. Truth number 3, many become more responsible, not less. Families often assume older men living alone will neglect themselves. But here's what actually happens in many cases. Independence demands responsibility. If you don't cook, you eat poorly. If you don't schedule the appointment, no one will. If you don't fix the loose step, it stays broken. And surprisingly, many men rise to the occasion. Thomas, 76, never cooked during his marriage. Now, he rotates 3 simple meals every week. He tracks his blood pressure. He walks daily at 8 a.m. He says, "I realize nobody is coming to manage my life, so I did." Living alone activated a capability that had been dormant for years. Not every man adapts this way, but many do. Truth number 4, their social circle shrinks, but deepens. Here's another misconception. People assume living alone means social isolation, but often it means social filtering. Older men begin choosing quality over quantity. They no longer attend events out of obligation. They no longer entertain draining conversations. They protect their energy. Robert, 69, stopped attending large family gatherings after his wife passed. Instead, he joined a small walking group. 3 men, twice a week. No pressure, no expectations, just conversation and movement. Those walks became the highlight of his week. Connection didn't disappear, it became intentional. Truth number 5, peace becomes the priority. This may be the most misunderstood reality of all. Some older men genuinely prefer living alone, not because they failed at relationships, not because they hate companionship, but because peace feels better than uncertainty. After decades of negotiation and emotional labor, calm becomes sacred. They wake up when they want. They eat what they want. They sit in silence without tension in the air. Research consistently shows that older adults who feel in control of their environment experience lower stress and higher emotional stability. Control protects dignity, and dignity protects mental health. But there is an important warning. We must be honest. There is a difference between chosen solitude and harmful isolation. Warning signs include stopping basic hygiene, ignoring medical needs, withdrawing from all contact, persistent sadness. That is not independence, that is a decline. Families should stay observant without being intrusive. Respect independence, but monitor well-being. Balance is everything. The deeper truth, no one talks about older men living alone, are not incomplete. They are recalibrating. After decades of meeting everyone else's expectations, they finally ask, what do I actually want my days to feel like? For some, the answer includes a partner. For others, it includes simplicity, a chair by the window, morning coffee in silence, control over their own rhythm. That is not a small thing. That is earned peace. If this message changed how you see older men living alone, or helped you understand your father, your husband, or even yourself, subscribe to Happy Old Age. We speak calmly, we speak honestly, and we honor independence without fear. Because growing older is not about shrinking your life. Sometimes it's about simplifying it. And sometimes the quiet house on the corner is not lonely at all. It's peaceful.